Alright, welcome back to Party Goblins. So last time we infiltrated a goblin mine, and we were supposed to meet Lodgok there. Unfortunately, Lodgok ended up getting killed. But on the slightly bright side, we did witness the fracturing of the alliance between Rookwood and Ranrock, basically. But yes, now we're going to speak to
Some days are
Natty,
more difficult than others.
because she's having a hard time, and I want to check in on her.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
Not at all.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Yeah, don't blame yourself at all for that. Nothing you could have done to stop it. Right, well, what's next? I guess meeting Poppy near Irondale at the cave. Irondale is rather far away, isn't it? Yeah, it's all the way down here. Is there a flue flame in here? Yep. I guess I really didn't need to close my map with how close I was. Alright. Now let's just poof over here. There are a couple side quests here. But, I think I'm just going to focus on the side quests I'm currently on. We're nearing the end of the game, and currently stakes are a bit higher, so it doesn't make sense to be taking...
Indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
It doesn't make sense to be indulging in too many distractions. I say, well, technically on a distraction from the main quest, but I digress.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
We're not doing it, Maximilian. And don't mistake what I'm saying for meaning that I'm not going to be doing side content. I'm basically going to be doing side content with him. What I see is reasonable. Not going to be doing every single side mission, basically.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
What to do now is we wait for Poppy.
You made it.
I could say the same to you. In fact, I got here first. You made it.
At least we're out of the classroom.
Not a fan of the classroom, huh? Those are very low poly bees.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumour was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumour, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, I wouldn't completely discount it. Weirder things have happened in this world. Well, at least I'm already apparently mad enough, considering my current trajectory in life. Yes, let's poke around the mystery cave. I misread that at first because the cursor was in the way, as let's poke this mystery cave.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Regular moonstones? No, I have plenty of those.
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Bombarda. Revelio.
Got an enemy right there. Almost looks chest-shaped. Were this a different game, I think that was a mimic.
It's another aggressive one!
It's a Dugbog.
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Defendo.
Whoops. Obligatory, it's been a while since I've recorded this game.
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
What is going on with them?
Perhaps they've been driven mad by whatever's driving people mad in this cave.
Confringo.
If the rumor holds any truth, that is.
Bombarda.
I see one of those moth
Lumos.
things.
Lumos!
You don't have to Lumos as well. If anything, it might even distract the moth. Ooh.
Bombarda.
Perhaps we should investigate the tunnels. Aha. I was going to say before I actually bring the moth with me, but I've already found where it goes.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio.
Where did the moth go? It didn't just stay where I left it, did it? I mean, there's some loot right here. Well, let's hope that wasn't important, because the moth seems to have fucked off. Birds.
Voipers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is
Revelio.
set to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Ah, so it's like me when I sing.
If the Moonstone is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Perhaps.
Accio.
I have to wonder how those spiders even got into that little crevice thingy. I'm blanking on the word for that thing. Fine. I'm just gonna banish the train of thought.
Revelio.
Before I
Why
sound
am I
even
not
more stupid.
surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
Okay.
Accio.
So do these open? No, but I do see symbols right here. And right here.
We
Okay.
need to find moths for those spinners.
I am aware of that, puppy. Okay. So this symbol's right here. Ah, I see how it works.
Revelio.
Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything behind there, but maybe it's a passage that leads over there. There's a chest in that one. Okay, so I need
Accio.
you. And I need you. Quidditch equipment
Revelio.
shelf. Odd thing to find stored away in
Perhaps
here.
the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
I am aware, Poppy.
Accio.
And then I need that one. Aha, that's where the moths are.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Okay. And last one, I need the 3 weird thingy triangles.
Accio.
And I need this symbol. Water tribe.
Lumos.
Alright. And then you. And I think I need the pulso.
Depulso.
Let me just switch this back to Accio.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can
Revelio.
work out a way across.
Aha, there's another moth thing.
Accio.
And another one. Okay, can we just bring the ones from in here out?
Lumos.
Yes.
Lumos!
Why don't you grab the other moth for me while I'm doing this? Because that'd be a bit too convenient. Looks like I need to pulso again. I shouldn't have so quickly changed back to Accio. But oh well. I did not know that I would need that again. Oops. Come on, Popar. Aha, another moth. Go.
Lumos.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Okay. So this is still sinking,
Depulso.
but it sinks pretty slowly. Okay.
Lumos.
Come on, Maximilian. Yeah, I've got plenty of time.
Lumos.
Oops. Nope. Go back. All the misinputs. Actually, you're staying up.
Lumos.
Okay. Maybe I just didn't extend it all the way last time.
You did it!
More
I was
Doug
hoping
Boggs.
you
Oh, right, I forgot Poppy was here. Pretend I did not do that.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defendo.
Expelliarmus!
Confringo.
Defender!
Yeah, given the fact that unforgivables require a lot of intent to use, I think it'd be rather hard to accidentally unforgivable somebody. Therefore, Maximilian with Poppy here would not have accidentally done that. So just ignore that it happened. It is not canon.
Revelio.
She doesn't react to it anyway. Kinda wish she did, but I
Look,
digress.
where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Are we
Should
gonna
we
have to
take a
yep.
closer look?
In a
You
moment.
read my mind.
In a moment, let me loot. Classical trimmed school robe. Again, weird thing to find here. I think that's part of my problem with the loot in this game. It's kind of weird to find like school robes and such in dungeons. Wish it was more localized, more thought was put into it. But it's fine.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it.
I was going to say I wish I could get a better look, but the grass was in my face and I saw the clear patch. Okay. Well, let's go this way, I guess.
Confringo.
Given what Fwoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to really my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
This must be it.
Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Yeah, I think we've thoroughly explored this place, and as I was just talking about, it's kind of underwhelming in this game, so let's go.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I mean, this one kind of sounds like, oh yeah, you better have been telling the truth. I feel like it's going to come across like that. And this one's not very sensible. Then again, Maximilian's a little bit of an idiot, so...
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
Before we do anything, just want to fix my spell loadout. Cannot fly with you in my company, apparently.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
You gonna catch up? Okay. Oh, whoops. I was about to miss the turn that I needed to take. Hope you don't mind climbing, puppy.
I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Yes, there was a very moonstone-shaped hole right there.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
I feel like she wants to talk about it, but is a little bit hesitant. I'm gonna encourage her, but not force her.
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
And that is how you know so much about how they think.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous, and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
Maximilian's not going to say this part out loud, but going after acromantulas, very, very dangerous prey. It's quite possible they're just dead.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the Moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Yep, on it.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Also, you draw very fast.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Right, and that is that quest done. Just giving the game a minute in case it's giving me Owl Post. No? Okay. So San Bakar's trial is what's next. Go to the map chamber. But
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
okay, this suddenly sounds very urgent. It sounds like Sebastian's on the verge of doing something stupid. So that's actually what we're going to be doing next time. Also, this game just loves to throw Owl Post at me when I think it's done thinking about it. But yeah, that's where I'm going to end off this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.